Hello, I'm sorry students, due to some technical error that video couldn't be completed, so I am continuing that same video over here, and we will start with the types of pollution. First pollution we are going to study is air pollution. I told you we will study each pollution under three heads, that will be its definition, its causes and its ill effect. So first, the definition of air pollution. Disturbance of balance among the various gases in the air or the presence of unwanted gases is known as air pollution. Now, in the air, the balance of various gases is fixed. Like there may be some particular amount of oxygen, some particular amount of nitrogen, carbon dioxide, and so many other gases which are found in the environment. So all their balances are fixed, but when the particular balance get disturbed and some gases which used to be in smaller amount, their amount suddenly increases, or those gases which were occurring in huge amount, their amount decreases, then such a disturbance, what does that disturbance cause? That disturbance cause air pollution. And how is that disturbance caused? Due to the presence of some unwanted gases or the decrease or increase of the gases which were already existing. Now, what are the causes of the air pollution? So the air pollution could be caused by the smoke coming out of the factories. You know, there are a lot of industries and factories set up all over the world. So some of the other chemical reactions and things are being made in those factories, and out of result, the smoke keeps coming out of the factories and causes air pollution. It may be caused due to use of pesticides, chemicals, the decomposition of litter and dead organic matter. All these causes air pollution. Now, increase of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere has increased its temperature. Now, what are the ill effects? We were talking about the ill effects. So what all these things does, all the causes, what are they doing? They are increasing the level of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, and when the level of carbon dioxide in the air increases, the temperature of the atmosphere also increases, and as a result of the increase in the temperature, the ice caps, the big Himalayas, the glaciers, they also start melting. When temperature will rise up, जब गर्मी ज़्यादा होगी तब ice पिघलेगी, ice melt होगी. So the same manner the temperature is rising due to air pollution, which in turn increases the amount of carbon dioxide, and as a result, what is happening? The polar ice caps are melting, and as a result the sea level is increasing. Where does that ice cap melt and goes? That goes and mixes in the sea. So the sea level is increasing, and if the sea level will increase, what will happen? जो भी एरिया सी के पास में होंगे, जो कोस्टल एरियाज होंगे, समुद्र के किनारे वाले एरियाज होंगे, they will get submerged. So the chances of submergence of coastal areas are also increasing. Now, what are other causes of air pollution? So the burning of the coal, mineral oil, such things also causes air pollution. Now, what are the ill effects caused by air pollution? So it results in the burning of the eyes. If you go in some smoky area or near to the factories, you feel irritation in your eyes, burning in your eyes, hoarseness in your throat started drying up, you feel respiratory problems, you find it difficult to breathe in, so it can cause respiratory and lung diseases as well. So all these are the ill effects of air pollution. Now, before starting the second kind of pollution, we have to study two concepts which are related to air pollution. Those two concepts are acid rain and the ozone hole. So what basically are these two? I'll explain you over here. First, have a look at acid rain. So what is acid rain? See, Assume these are the factories located. These are the factories, and here are the chimneys of the factories, and here is the atmosphere, water vapors, clouds, all are over here. And now what is present over here? Suppose H2O, water vapors are present over here. And what are coming out of the factories? The hazardous gases like sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide are coming out of the factories. Now when these gases will go and react with this H2O present over here, what will it form? This sulfur dioxide will form H2SO4, that is sulfuric acid, and this nitrogen oxide will form HNO3, that is nitric acid. You might be knowing how these are formed, the reactions you might have studied in your science classes. So the sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide on mixing with H2O or water vapors turn into sulfuric acid and nitric acid. And when the rainfall occurs, when the first 2-3 rainfall occurs, where will be these acids? These acids will be concentrated over here in the atmosphere. And when the rainfall occurs, along with those rain droplets, these acids will come and fall onto the earth. And this particular concept, in which along with the rainfall, what does come on earth? The acids like sulfuric acid and nitric acid also comes on earth. That particular phenomenon is known as acid rain. So let's have a look at the definition. Sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide gases coming out of the factories mix up in the environment. They react with the existing vapors and produce sulfuric acid and nitric acid respectively. The acid pours down with the rainwater on the earth. This is called acid rain. This is what I explained you over there. Now, when was this term acid rain coined? It was first being used in the year 1873. Now, in India also, the concentration of acid rains is more in Agra, Mumbai, Delhi. All these are the metro cities, and in metro cities, you know, the number of factories are also more. So where the number of factories will be more sulfur dioxide and nitrogen dioxide will come out of the factories, and in turn they will react with water vapors and cause acid rain. Now what are the ill effects of this acid rain? They destroy the green covering of the earth. They destroy the plants, the grasses, the leaves started falling from the trees, and the immunity of the plants also get reduced. And the standing crops in the fields are also destroyed. So they cause a lot of effect on the plants and trees on earth. Now next we have to study ozone hole. What is ozone hole? So again, let us study over here. Ozone layer. There's ozone layer above the earth. Imagine this is earth. Okay. Here is the sun. And somewhere 20 to 35 kilometers above the earth is present. This is ozone layer. Now what does ozone layer does? Ozone layer protects the earth from the ultraviolet rays coming from the sun. सन में से बहुत सारी टाइप की रेडिएशंस निकलती है, and some harmful radiations which are known as ultraviolet ultraviolet rays. Such rays also come on the earth. So ये जो ओजोन लेयर है, this protects the earth from the ultraviolet rays, because the ultraviolet rays is very dangerous for the flora, fauna and human beings living on the earth. But what is happening that we are using a lot of refrigerators, air conditioners. In each and every single household is ACs and refrigerators are there. So one particular gas which is emitted out of this ACs and refrigerators, what is the name of that gas? Chlorofluorocarbon. So what is it doing? Due to the excessive use of ACs and refrigerators at our home, this chlorofluoro gas is emitted. This